Welcome back to my channel, Trying Recipes to Conquer. So today I'm going to be doing a salmon in a coconut lime sauce. I know I've been using coconut milk lately a lot. I've already used it twice, it's going to be the third time. But I saw this recipe and I'm like, oh my god, it looks so delicious and it sounds like something I've never tried before. And of course it had ingredients that I've never tried before, and you know, like trying new ingredients. So let's get started. So to begin with, we're going to be heating up in medium heat a 1/4 cup of olive oil. My pan is a bit small, it's more like a medium size, so I'm hoping I can fit 4 salmon in there, because the recipe calls for 4 salmon fillets. So I have these here, and we season them on both sides with salt and pepper. There you go, good line on there. And of course, taste, so turn them over. I'm going to go ahead, they're still a little bit wet from their defrosting. And I did rinse them as well, so I'm just going to pat it dry a little bit more. There we go. That's ready to go. I'm still waiting on that. So 4 salmon fillets seasoned with salt and pepper on both sides, and she wants us to sear it or pan fry it basically on each side for 2 to 3 minutes. And the recipe also calls for alright, so it calls for 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, 1 tablespoon of lemongrass, the white part only, cut into rings, which I did that. I've actually never worked with this before, and with lemongrass, very nice. So, you can definitely smell that lemon. Alright, and then also 2 tablespoons of garlic chili paste. I haven't found this garlic chili garlic sauce. I'm assuming it's the same thing. And 2 cups of coconut milk. And one thing that I could not find is a Thai fish sauce. It's 2 teaspoons of that, but I couldn't find it. I literally went today to Publix and I'm like in the international food section and did not see it, so I'm like, alright, we'll have to move forward without it. And then 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, fresh lime juice, and 4 to 6 slices of lime. So I'm going to be cutting that with that. 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro, I love cilantro, and salt and pepper. Alright, now the oil is ready. Yeah, and I can hear that sizzle. I don't even know if I can fit 4 of them in here. That's not good. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I can. It's a tight fit, but alright, so now we're going to be cooking that, pan frying it 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Alright, so the 2-3 minutes already passed and I flipped them over. They don't really look that seared. I think it's because there's too much oil in there. So I don't know if it's because my pan is not as big, but and they're kind of just like boiling in oil. I don't know. But yeah, so I think it could do with less oil, to be honest, but that's my opinion there. I did raise the temperature a little bit to medium-high heat to see if that gives it a nice, sear look to it. Here's my 2 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, garlic, grated ginger, that's 1 tablespoon. I think it's a little bit more, but I'm also gonna add 1 tablespoon. The garlic, that's lemongrass. That right there is 1 tablespoon as well. And of course my lemons, I can get the lemon juice and the lemon slices. Coconut milk, and this is the chili garlic sauce that I'll be using in place of the chili garlic paste. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the heat. So to turn off the heat and transfer the salmon into a plate. Let me see how it did on that side. I'm going to sear a little bit better, but still. I think I got a nice little sear. Alright, so now I put it on low, and I did remove a little bit of the oil as she suggested. And now we can start the sauce. That's the main star of this particular show episode. So now it's time to saute the garlic for 1 minute. I did put my little timer on. Again, this is on low. Then it's almost over, so next is going to be add the ginger and the lemongrass. A lot of ginger, so there's definitely going to be a little bit of a kick to it. No worries, I like it. Alright, so this we're going to saute on low for 5 minutes. Alright, so it's almost that time. It's almost that 5 minutes. But very low heat, so you can't, it's not really like, it's basically to get it fragrant. I can definitely smell the ginger. Alright, so the chili garlic paste / sauce, it's supposed to be 2 tablespoons. So this is definitely going to be a very spicy dish. I just tried it and it's like super spicy, guys. So yeah. Alright, so that's 1. Even though the coconut milk will obviously tone it down a notch, but still will be spicy. Alright, so now for 30 seconds, mix this. I can smell the heat, guys. Wow. Wow. Alright. So getting ready for the next step is going to be add the coconut milk and the Thai fish sauce, which I don't have, the fish sauce, but the coconut milk is 2 cups. Ooh, this one's chunky, and I did shake it. This is an organic one. 1 cup. Well, that's basically the whole can, guys. Yep. Alright, so this right here, stir, and well combine that, and then the lime juice. So let me just go ahead and get it nicely mixed first. Lovely. Okay. This is supposed to simmer, so I'm gonna put up the heat just a tad. Okay, 1 tablespoon of fresh lime juice now. And I'm assuming that's what, like, let me see if I can eyeball this. I think that's a half. Yeah, that looks about a half of a lime. That's it. I don't think I need any more. Okay. Stir that well. Should probably taste it though. Let me taste that. Because it is a coconut lime sauce, so you want to make sure you taste that lime, you know? Alright, let me taste it. Alright. Maybe I could use a little more. But yeah, I think that's good. Okay. And again, we're going to be throwing in some lime slices, so you don't want to overdo it either. Alright, and now season lightly with some salt. Taste it. I like it. Oh wow. And in reality, it's really, I take it back, it's spicy. It just hit me. Alright, so now add the chopped cilantro. Oh man. Again, it's already good, guys, so I can just imagine what this is going to add to it. Like, oh my god, I love cilantro. It's going to add that freshness. Oh my goodness. I mean, the lime already adds freshness, but like herbs, like you just can't top the freshness that fresh herbs add to a dish. Look how pretty. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see it real good. I'll do a close-up. And now add 4 to 6 slices of lime. Look at the sauce. Doesn't it look just absolutely beautiful? Taste it. Alright. I'm going to reduce the heat. I did learn that if you put the lime or lemons with the skin on it into a thing and the sauce is too hot, that it can get a little bitter. That's why I lowered the temperature this time. I remember making a dish before and I did notice that and I was like, oh, that's why that was slightly bitter. It's still good though. But yeah. Alright, so now let this here simmer for 5 minutes. Alright, so it's been the 5 minutes. Again, super low heat. Okay, so now it's time to add the salmon back in the pan. And I'm making some jasmine rice, white rice to go with it. Alright, so spoon the sauce over. Oh, the sauce is like nice and thick too. Ooh, goodness gracious, guys. It looks like I have a lot more sauce than she did in her video, but again, I just think it's because my pan is smaller. Okay. Now I'm just going to wait until my rice is done so I can dig in. my God, I cannot wait to try this. All right, so it's time for the taste test. It reminds me of a curry. But it's so creamy, and there's so much freshness with the lime and the cilantro. And then it's got that little kick, but it's really not that bad. It's very tolerable. It's not like fire or anything, you know, but it's a good hot. Wow. Oh my God. I just want to keep eating this, guys. So I'm gonna keep finishing this. So thank you so much for watching. This is definitely a conquer. Super delicious. I'll definitely do this one again.